Morning gardeners, it's the very last day of March and I cannot believe it's April tomorrow. Where on earth is this year going? It's going so quickly, but look at all the colour in my garden. It's looking so pretty at the moment. The lovely peachy tulips have finished, but red ones are coming through, and look at those little daffodils. I think they're tete-a-tete. Oh, they're so lovely. Snake's head fritillary are popping up all round the garden. They're a joy to see. Cabbages are doing beautifully. We had one the other day and oh my goodness, they're as sweet as anything. I've been taking all the side shoots off this kale here. They are fantastic. They're every bit as nice as sprouting broccoli. Delicious, well worth growing just for the side shoots. And I wish you could smell these wallflowers, the fragrance. It's warm and it's quite damp out here this morning, but oh, the scent of them is beautiful. The pale daffodils are coming now, all the little tiny ones. I want to say they're called minnow, but I'm not entirely sure. And they are the beautiful tulips that we got free many years ago from the local garden centre. If you look along our daffodil pathway here, the darker yellow ones are starting to fade, but the little pale yellow ones are all starting to come into their own now. And the bird song is so nice. Let's have a walk down the garden and see whether we have any frog spawn. I've just got to be a little bit careful. My dodgy leg is giving me heck at the moment. Primula are a joy, aren't they? They come back year on year. They're so beautiful. Cuttings there of the white 9-star broccoli. Look at that, getting the head on the top of it. Isn't that lovely? And as I said to you before, I simply snap them off, stick them in a pot, let them go. Well, the little fountain's up and running, but there's still no sign of frog spawn. The watercress that I threw in the pond seems to be doing really well, and there's some that I took cuttings of and put into a plastic cup in the house in a glass of water. Not a glass, a plastic cup of water, and they're doing really well. The roots are incredible on them. All the little viola that I transplanted around the pond are looking beautiful. They're really starting to bush out now. There's going to be a lot of colour off of them. I've popped the little tiny covers on the green stalk there. They were sent to me very kindly free when I ordered the last green stalk. And I'll be putting some seedlings out there. I'm just warming the soil in the compost, the compost in the green stalk. I'm just warming that up ever so slightly now. Can you hear the birds singing? There's pigeons, there's blue tits, great tits, long-tailed tits. We have goldfinches, robins, blackbirds, starlings. This is the celery that I took. These are just shop-bought celery that I cut the base off and rooted, and they're the ones that are growing nicely now. So they haven't cost me anything at all. Brussels sprout seedlings are doing quite well there. This one here is going to be my Christmas dinner raised bed, because the one I had originally planned to use is now the garden pond. So this one here will be the Christmas dinner raised bed. And the white 9-star broccoli that all fell over and broke, and I had to just rescue a few side shoots off. They're doing really well. Look at this now. Oh, look at this. Hang on a sec. Cider can. What do you do if you have a glass of cider with a friend? Well, of course you keep the can and turn it into flowers, don't you? Don't you? I want to get this square bed here cleared because I want this one to be flowers. I have a Daphne that I took a cutting of that's coming on quite nicely, and I want this bed here and that one there to be full of fragrant flowers this coming summer. Grape hyacinths can become a bit of a nuisance in the garden, but confine them to a pot and they'll be lovely. Along the back wall there are the drumstick primulas and some hyacinths. The lupin is really starting to pop now. I'm not sure what colour that one is. I don't know if that's a piece I took off the one I transplanted or if it's a different colour. Time will tell. blossom on the trees, these beautiful little, you know, the single stem trees. Ballerinas, I think they're called. They're beautiful. Aubrecias flowering over the back there. Lovely red tulips popped round the garden. There's tons of parsley in the green stalk, and the blossom on the apples, pears and plums down here. The plums is finished, and I think the apple and pear is about to start now. We get such a nice productive area there. I've noticed the grapevine there is popping out loads of new buds, and the honeyberry, just go this way. Oh, let me just show you one thing I do like to do if I'm taking runners off the strawberries. Just clip a pot to the side of the pot, and that's how I do my strawberry runners. The honeyberry here is now full of flowers, as is the one over there. The blueberry is pushing out new shoots. Raspberries are pushing through. Let's go that way. I have a gooseberry over there. I've never grown gooseberries before, so that'll be interesting to see how it comes. And there you have it, my friends. As I say, it's the very last day of March. It's lovely and warm. It's damp. And this is perfect weather for growing. And slugs, unfortunately. I wish Mr. Frog would set up home in that little wildlife pond I've built for him. But again, time will tell. The carrot seedlings are coming on nicely, as are the lettuce. And over in the cold frame, I have spinach, I have more carrots, and I have the potato from chits. There, I covered them with straw. Nothing broken the surface as yet, but again, we shall see. I'm going to open them later on today, let the sun get on them and see how they come on. So I'll step back here. I'll just do a little run round of the garden now. So let's go. We'll start there, and we'll just do a little run round of the garden. I'm very tempted to put my sweet peas out, but it's a bit too early. I'll keep them in the pots for a little bit longer. But it's coming nicely, isn't it? It's all coming well. So much to eat in that garden, so much is beautiful. And to come out here and pick yourself a fresh salad, beet leaves, lettuce, chard, kale, toss it into a salad. What can you do? What more can you do than that? And the way the cost of food's going at the moment, my goodness. I'll be feeding the street by the look of things. I can make a mean pan of stew. I can stretch it all a very long way. I think our generation can really. Anyway, enjoy your gardens today, folks, whatever you're doing.